ripping. No fucks. No fucks given.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. We back at it again.
It's kind of doing good compared to the market here. Look at that bounce, boom. Spot
Yeah,
hit hedge,
I was waiting for that.
562.50.
I'm watching like all the major S&P stocks, and they're all going up, and I'm like, what is SPY doing? There
Good
it
morning,
goes.
team. How we doing? Welcome back.
Little lag.
Little laggy. It's all right.
I'm trying to see if the audio comes through when I do that. Shouldn't.
Meta approaching pre-market high supply, getting close. We're up about $80 per contract here.
Yo, Willis, how you doing, man? Guys, the audio should be good now. Let me know if you have any issues. We are live on Spaces with a really awesome team
Take it all
of
up.
traders. We're also live on Spaces, so if you want to just listen in, go do that. But let's look at some charts, man. We're just gonna be looking at this live and kind of going about it. You know, you feel me?
As well as breaking the 10-minute 20.
We just had consumer confidence.
10-minute EMAs are still bearish. I like the 2-minute EMAs for guidance, but very weary on a VWAP break. So probably plays out for the longs to push back up to London orb high, 56.39 on ES.
Costco's at all-time highs.
Let's go. Where's Kim? Kim's gonna be stoked.
Yo, Hasib, have you been in the Discord yet to help you?
Wait, but what's Walmart at? If Walmart's
This
down,
is the NASDAQ right here you're seeing.
M's gonna be mad.
So
It's
1
not
hour.
doing as good as Costco.
Let's watch that 5-minute though. We just had consumer confidence, so some volatility hit the market. Probably put this on midterm. There you go. We're
$50 per contract gain. Tesla puts sold half.
Animal.
I'm gonna take off for now, so it's not so crowded. Just click on our Twitter. You should see us hosting one. You'll be able to hear them in here as well. Let me know if you can't hear them very well.
Yeah, I'm not doing much.
Yeah, that wasn't that big of a
Neither
reaction
is the market.
on consumer confidence there. Wasn't too crazy. NASDAQ rejecting a high volume node here on the 5-minute. 15-minute. This is a level I was watching.
SPX 5610 call, 2-minute EMA risk.
Man said I have a. I appreciate that, brother. All right, we got a nice little positive tick right now. Let's see here. I need to pull up. Let me pull up TradingView on another. Let's pull up the majors. We're gonna be looking at U.S. markets right now, guys, just because that's what I trade in the mornings. Let's do the ES full weight here. You can see everything going on. This is a chart that I like to look at if I'm looking at how the the SP 500 is being pulled, right? You got the majors here with the money flow profile, which is perfect. And then also I like to add in the where is it? Signals and overlays on these low time frames are great. This one's optimized sensitivity at 18, but what I normally do for lower time price action is I turn the signals off. I put reversal zones on, probably my favorite feature. And then I take the candle coloring off. The reversal zones are just insane. I'll sometimes leave the signals on out of the reversal zones, but it'd be the AI signals and then the 1 and 2s. And then take candle coloring off. Oh, sorry. Just to make it easier on you guys if you don't understand. And then I'm going to apply these to the entire chart. And we're going to turn on, actually, let's do autopilot. There you go. And now apply to entire chart. Boom. All right, so now what we can see, if you are on mobile, I would suggest going to the mainstream. I guess we're just going to be stuck here.
Yep.
Sorry, I was snoring. Fuck.
Literally, 30 minutes, 20 minutes almost now at the same level. At 28 on US.
Yep.
Mason, I appreciate that, brother. We're going to look at gold and stuff here in a little bit. We'll look at Bitcoin as well. So as you can see here, you got Apple extended into the reversal zone. You got Microsoft has not extended, but then Nvidia has also extended. So watch to see how we potentially hold VWAP here. Based on us hitting those reversal zones twice right now, the market does look like it wants to bounce back. But again, we have this high volume node sitting here, right? So if I go to like a 15-minute, we got a high volume node sitting up here at 56.35 on ES. I think we could easily go to run to that level, especially with Microsoft not kind of delayed on this push. I think we could run right up to 56.36. But we'll see how we hold here. We got the nice level right now for good structure. We got VWAP, but it's also holding over that previous high
It
there.
seems to have relative strength. CCO strong, like the other value names.
If you're on mobile, I would highly suggest moving over to the mainstream, by the way, if you want to see everything.
Travel name, sorry.
I'll go back and forth, but here's NASDAQ.
Apart from that, I think I might just go do some work. There's not much going on.
Yup.
What is it? Tuesday? Yeah.
Microsoft finally trying to get up here. We'll see if it wants to. It's a little delayed on that move.
Yeah, seriously.
If Tesla really wants to
Long
off
than
today,
1.5.
205.27 will be a max pain area for me. Still trying to hold its 2-minute EMAs, but again, it is concerning because we are above, or we just broke above VWAP in 10-minute 20, so could be some profit taking at the highs. Meta, I'll scale more if we break into the pre-market high supply above 522.
Guys, I also have my own Twitter now with the Luxago brand. Mr. Indicator, go follow it. Appreciate it. I put my charts on there in the mornings for the ES and the NASDAQ sometimes. I wanted to hit 19,450 today on the NASDAQ, and it literally hit it right at open. That was kind of crazy. But if you're not following the Luxago Twitter, then go follow at Luxalgo, and then also you'll hear me ping a lot on the Luxalgo Twitter and my own personal one now. Now that we're doing the Spaces thing, figured I should probably have a personal for certain charts because I can't post them on the Luxalgo page.
Microsoft. There it is.
We got Microsoft.
Higher day.
There we go, Microsoft. Breakout, come on.
Yeah, get it going. Oh,
Microsoft getting micro hard.
just slightly.
Like I said, micro.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the...
Strong today. That was one of the top picks on Prospero as well.
I don't know what that is.
The AI app we use.
Oh.
It's like my stock scanner, honestly. That's like the best way to
Nice.
look at it, I guess.
Yo, Willis Appreciate you, brother. Oh yeah,
We got
we're
some-
looking good
We
now.
got some more bullish flow coming in now.
I like
Boom, boom.
ES up to 36, 37 here.
Oh yeah.
I scaled more Tesla puts out just to de-risk here. Quarter position left.
Hard.
Nice CVC flip, 2-minute EMA hold. Next target.
We got the tick.
10-minute.
We got a negative tick. We opened at a negative tick
on SPY.
for the gap down.
That's 560.
I'm trying to set higher lows though. Let's see here. We might get actually a push. Leo, when a trade setup occurs, I do take a trade, but I can't
per contract gain.
legally show you my
Order
entries.
here.
Not on the Lux Algo profile. I will.
Oh, I
I
still
do
struggle.
show you on my personal Twitter though. If I have a trade, I'll show
Yeah,
you
looks
on
like
the personal
Microsoft
Twitter.
rejected a little bit.
Yeah, she just made a new high and rejecting off that 14.
Man.
1335.
Look at the 5-minute on ES here.
So is Apple
Pushed
off
out again
yesterday's
and then falled
high.
back. Let's see what's pulling that back.
Apple's
It's like
not as much,
Microsoft
though.
trying.
That's that strength.
It's
Oh, you look
Let me
so
put
good. Where's
on,
the momentum? Just fucking rip new highs already.
Yeah, what's SPY all-time high right now?
Oh, it's already on there.
I'll look.
I know it's in the 560s. I just don't know what.
565.
565.16.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you notice,
Yep.
SP 500 bounced off this break of the last time. I was hoping we could go retest that here in the next few days, but right now it's trying to hold. NQ just looks like it wants to go, to be honest.
I'm leaning towards that changing this week.
If the whole market's bidding here, and we keep making these lower lows on Tesla, fucking everything's
You can see the ES already broke down. I already broke that previous low. This looks good to move. Looks so good to move. 36 guys would be my upside target right now on ES. It's that 15-minute.
Well, hello there.
The high volume
Well,
node
well,
bouncing
well,
off a
there.
reversal zone.
Who dat?
On the
Oh,
NQ.
Evan.
Disgusting. Honestly, Max, that I'm done. And thanks to Whale, I'm leaving.
Wow.
NQ's node peaks at that previous lower high there is at 19,607.
Hedge pressure on Nvidia. Let's see. 127.50. We're in a bull zone until under 123, and then monthly hedge is 122.50.
Tony, you want to look at Bitcoin? I could put Bitcoin on one of these charts. Here. I'll put Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's falling there.
Nice bounce on Amazon.
How's the market treating you today so far?
It's just been
Oh,
so
good.
choppy, man.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, I'm down on
It
like all
doesn't
my
seem to be
swings.
treating anyone. It's just staying still.
I'm down on all my.
yeah, it doesn't want to play today. All right, so we got this zone down here at 60 again. 60K on Bitcoin. Watch these previous highs.
Oh no! This is where I gotta fucking.
We're up
Watch these previous highs here on
150
Bitcoin.
here, just for the day trade. 2-minute EMA test again on SPY. If SPY can't hold the 2-minute EMAs and 10-minute CBC, I'll have to flip to a short thesis.
So we have these previous highs here and this fair value gap. Does it
pump it
hold?
up.
That's the question. We got it on the daily here. It's gonna have to hold today. SPY just teasing you, man.
Mm-hmm.
What did you call me?
What'd you say?
What's SMCI doing? Had that short report this morning.
I got fucked in the morning. I didn't look at it.
Bitcoin's down 1% or almost 2% right now, or 1.5.
Who released a short report?
Hindenburg.
Ah.
I got soft. And I sold my BTCL in the competition
Again, the-
portfolio yesterday.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
Good timing, yeah.
What did I get filled out on that?
Okay, I was pushing the wrong button. That's my bad. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to mute them. Yeah, guys, so Bitcoin here, I would look right down here at 61,500. See all these highs right here? All these highs lining up. This is that ultimate pullback on Bitcoin right now. You kind of got your 50% retracement lining up there too.
That's what my son calls me.
It's funny.
Shout out Rex if you want to trade Bitcoin, but you don't want to trade crypto markets. BTCL, BTCZ. Long and short, 2 times leverage, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm thinking of making some big changes in the competition portfolio before tomorrow.
Ooh, really?
Oh, yeah, he's thinking of going long Nvidia.
No, well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking everyone is long Nvidia and tech, so
Yeah.
maybe I go a little bit more safe.
Microsoft's still trying to make that push.
Loser.
Well,
Doesn't
what I think
happen.
I might do, take the Nvidia I have. So this is a $2,000 competition portfolio. I may take the 10%.
Apple
of
already
Nvidia, throw it
peaked,
into
man. This thing
NVDL,
could peel.
And then take the rest of tech I have and throw it into something that's like more like CSHI or something that's only gonna that's not gonna move. Or maybe pick something that's more downside hedged.
That could be a
I still have the chance, so like if I'm wrong completely, I shouldn't be too far behind. I'll still get 10% of the portfolio up by 10% or whatever it is. Maybe 10, 15, and give me some hope. But if we pull back, I feel like I hold them better.
I forget that competition is all shares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All.
Good morning, Gafam. How you doing, man? Appreciate you being in here. We're gonna bring the stream back pretty quick, guys. Every single time something starts working out, like we got the spaces going or something else happens to me. Like literally, my daughter first day of school gets sick. She gets sick first day of school, and the whole family gets sick. So we're just now recovering from that, but hopefully, we're back ready to fly here in a minute.
Something I want to win. I play.
But I'm in a space right now on the Lux Algo Twitter, guys. We're doing spaces. If you want to listen in, they go live. We go live. We try to go live with them every morning. And more than likely, it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where the days I'll be in there with them. If I'm not live, I'll be live on YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays during this session. So tomorrow, make sure if you want to listen in to do that on our Twitter, you'll see that we are live in a space right now. Go to Lux Algo Twitter on there.
And on the 10, that would be.
We got Nvidia
671
earnings.
on ES,
We got Nvidia
and
earnings
on
though
SPY,
tomorrow, which is gonna be
and
nuts.
it'll close above 560.23.
ES can't make up its mind.
Got Dell just consolidating over yesterday's low.
I like that. I like this tick we're in though.
Amazon that I entered a little while ago is breaking.
We're well above VWAP as well. That's good. 15-minute. Again, I think 15-minute on the Nasdaq. We could go try like 620 maybe. If we can hold VWAP here. 620 looks solid. Got an imbalance. Trying to reject right now. And we might get it here. Come on.
Every time we start getting up a little bit, I just see a bunch of red coming in on Whale Stream.
Yeah, I'm seeing 628s, 29s, 28s. I haven't seen 30s yet. I see 130 sell on ES. We just need to hold VWAP here, guys. If we can hold the VWAP, you can see the tick right now. See the tick down here? It's still positive.
Not the prettiest
Yeah,
candle,
positive
but let's see
181.
Continuation for the longs.
Love that a lot.
But as long as the 2-minute EMAs hold, we'll see.
That means the majority of the stocks right now are in an
Which EMAs are
uptick.
you referring to? Or
in the
like
nice
EMA clouds.
Yeah, no, 9 and 20 EMAs.
What's up, Mr. Stonks? How you doing?
Everyone uses
What a great
those,
name.
At least a variation of it. Right? What's
Yeah,
the
for
other
the
one
most
there?
part.
Also, we got the hoodies in. We got the hoodies in. Let's go.
It's like,
Let's go.
it's like a cent difference.
Where is it? There it is. Someday we'll have merch for everybody. We're just getting merch out to all of our partners and our employees right now. We also got the hat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Of course.
That's cool.
And some mouse pads. Yeah, we got some breakers. We got some breakers. We're looking good here. We got a 200 take going on. Let's see. I think we can break.
Yeah, if we push 10-minute 200, it's 560. What did I say? 560.6, 0.7. Yeah. And then over that pre-market.
Here's that 200 tick I was saying.
That's gonna be 561.
It's the first time we're breaking over 200 right now today. It looks like we can push. Remember, VWAP hold is key here.
And now we're getting some bullish glow confirmation while we're pushing up, which is nice.
Right there, pinned at the top, there's the SPY directional analysis. Again, an unbiased opinion.
Chill, dude.
As to where buyers and sellers
Got dogs
intraday
making their
price
way
action.
into the
As of
stream
now,
today.
according to the directional
You're good, buddy.
analysis, the
Okay,
longs
go
are
lay down.
Defending the pre-market
Oh, I
low.
know. He gets very excited.
We saw a double bottom off of that.
Chill,
so that means the
dude,
next
chill.
target is going to be above pre-market high, 561.66.
There's that break.
Yeah, perfect. $100 per contract gain on SPX. I'm going to sell a quarter here.
Chill. Dude, he's nuts. That Nvidia VWAP poll was money. Come on. HFG in the mornings, we're going to be doing more stocks and like U.S. markets versus crypto. We'll pull up Bitcoin and stuff every once in a while, I promise. We were just looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been selling right now. It's still going.
If you're down below and not following the speakers, all I'm saying is you're missing out.
I'm watching
Maple,
this
Whale,
previous higher on
Frank,
Bitcoin.
Eva,
61,650 would be where that bounce would be.
Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Can I just not hear Eva, or is she in a meeting or something? Just throwing up an emoji.
She
I
said
think
it's
she
really
said she's gonna do a
boring,
little
so she's
work.
going to do a little work.
Yeah.
Allegedly do work.
I'm
Yeah, I
here
got you.
just listening through headphones while doing some work.
How could you?
I'm
I'm personally,
Right.
I mean, either it flags out here or it's just gonna flop.
this low flip was
Watching
great.
Nvidia.
Well, on the 1 minute, we are forming a nice little sack. This flag is literally both nuts.
How big is
So look at on the
It's a- I mean,
on the
it's
NQ.
1
We
minute, so
retested.
it's a small sack. It's like a
We retested Friday's low on the 16th. All right. That low was 19,447. Today on this 4 hour, 19,441. We broke that low, pretty much swept it, and closed well back over. There's that push. There's that push to
nice erection
36.
to up, and there we go. It's
There it
gonna
is.
be an erection.
Boom, baby! Yeah!
There it
There
is.
you go. $400 per contract gain on SPX. I sold. There. I got a quarter position left.
Boom, 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 boom.
There's that
boom.
36 on ES as well that we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm long queues here.
Oh, hello, Knox.
Oh, hello, Joshua.
I don't know who that is.
Me either.
Apple doesn't know what a red candle is.
Yeah, say that again. Here we go.
Say that again.
Depends what time frame you're looking at, all right? I'm looking at the 1 minute I see.
1 minute. Hey, okay. Well, we'll dive back a little bit. If Apple had that many 1 minute, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it had that many 1 minute green candles.
It has a lot of 1 minute green candles too, but there were a few little few tiny little red ones.
Nvidia
Doing
Nvidia
that.
push it here. It's gonna get us.
So just like I was saying, 10-minute CBC was long.
Chance of
2
short on
minutes
ES right now.
was-
I'd be
I'm not in
careful,
the
man.
trade. I mean,
No,
if
I
hesitate,
wouldn't short this yet.
Or I'm sitting on hands for that moment. in
ES
time
on
or
the
whatever
4
it is,
hour
but-
here.
Yeah, sit on your
We
thumbs.
held off
Yeah,
in
I mean,
this
guys,
high volume node
for
here,
me,
and had a 4 hour
Simple
close,
execution.
and had a 4 hour close above this 56.25. I mean, there you go. Freaking money moves. You probably don't. I wouldn't look at shorts here on ES until we fully retest 640s. Or that's not. Yeah, that is. Yeah, 640s. 640s maybe.
And I'm this up about 10% on the Tesla runners. Pre-market high supplies next on spot 561.23 to 561.66.
We got some almost correlating numbers today on ES and the NQ. Got 620 on the NQ and 630. They could both hit 640 today at the same time. Get it? Do you need to go potty? Come on. Do you need to go potty? All right, I'm gonna let my dog out. I'll be right back. We're rejecting right here. There you go, 15-minute high.
Boy, that was unbelievable. That pop was unbelievable. I had a five
Look at that
stop
tick.
at 90.
Tick's starting to reset here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let him out.
For 30 points in about 8 seconds.
Yeah, I really didn't expect it that quickly. I thought maybe a slow climb because of the struggling at the 2-minute, but yeah, crazy. But as long as 10-minute CBC is in my favor, long or short, I gotta trade that direction.
Two Brits, one space. We got the Premier League back. Big time, big times.
Good morning, how we doing?
Oh, hello, Cameron.
Doing fantastic.
Good afternoon.
Is
Feeling
that a
little
whale
peckish.
I think?
Nope. It's not
It's
whale.
not whale.
Not well.
If Amazon dips for a higher low, probably gonna grab more of those 185s.
So I'm not looking at a larger time frame, but does Apple have a red candle now?
What? Apple?
Apple. Just
Technically on the 5, it had one at
We back.
705. 1005.
Okay, we got mugs too, right?
Well,
But
I don't know
who
what- I
puts
don't
the
know what
logo
they
on
were
the
looking at
front?
before.
Like, you should be able to see it like this. What is that? Yo, what's up, Diego? How you doing, man?
Time to send it.
We want to take out these.
Hello, Wiley.
These highs.
Wild out. She's been cooking.
What has she been cooking?
Fucking new all-time highs.
Spaghetti? I'm still waiting for your mom's spaghetti.
We don't even have a full extended tick yet on this push, man.
For your mom's spaghetti.
This is so
She's
nice.
supposed to make it for us.
Dude, she will vacuum seal just packs around the fucking country.
No, I'm gonna fly to California for spaghetti.
That would be the move, yeah.
And then just leave
We got Nvidia earnings.
after I thank her for a wonderful dinner.
Yeah.
I can't just dine and ditch, you know.
Lately, when she does make it, we've been doing the penne pasta. It's just so much better.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Garlic bread. Oh.
Come on, Spy. Come on, yes.
Damn, I'm hungry now.
Break it.
Ooh, we
Guys,
already
if you're
did
on the
that
vertical
pre-market
stream,
high
would highly
supply
suggest
day.
moving over to the other stream. Also, we're in a space right now, so that's what you're hearing in the background. Space is on Twitter or on X or whatever. Just go on there and you'll see the Lux algos in a space. You can join up and listen there as well. I think there's over 1,000 plus people in there.
Oh my god.
Adele?
Dude, Dell. Just sideways all morning.
We
But
got-
I mean, look at the daily, of course, it's sideways. We're
We got plenty of room right now. We could
Here we
rally
go.
up.
Rip it,
Rally
baby.
it.
Rip it, baby.
There's
We're up
the-
to $100 per contract on SPX. Let's go. I want that pre-market high supply.
I like
This
680 on Nasdaq. I like 680. Just push right straight there.
Get it.
And now I'm setting a trailing stop for 15%.
Dude, we fully
Oh,
broke that
oh,
pre.
profit.
Holy
Makes
crap!
sense.
I was
Then
stopping
we
profit
could-
on PPQ.
Okay.
It's
We fully-
gains for a breakout, then we could see 700 for a bill breaker, and then I would target previous day or
Dude, we're gonna
bill
rip here.
view,
There's
711.
642 on
7-Eleven.
ES.
Yes, sir.
Up
Honey, that
65.
wild cherry Slurpee.
Yeah.
$5 a contract on Q476 calls.
Yes, not.
This man's at the course. I already
The
know.
Nazi just took out
Oh, no.
Friday's high and then freaking ripped, baby. Or Friday's low and just
I'm
ripped.
about to get stopped out.
I shot an
Oh, wait, maybe
86.
not.
Shot 86.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
solid.
86.
Bro, breaking 90 any day. That's a fucking good day.
I'm
Shit.
casual. I shit on all y'all in golf. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, Maple, you're probably like
No
an
way.
85, 86,
Dude, it's too hot
87.
down here to even golf. Like, I'm freaking dog water right now.
Let's see the
Dude,
15.
mate, same here. I bought a bucket of foam golf balls, bro, and I hit them inside of my gym. I just do range practice in the fucking
hell
56,
yeah.
40.
Net, bro. Okay.
Dude, straight up air conditioned range
Yup.
practice.
Give me a 56 and a 60. I'm good all day, bro.
That's all I need, bro. I'll sit there and chip all day.
645 next target on
I
ES.
really feel the age because like I'm
Let's
into
go.
golfing and we started picking up bowling the other day. And,
Oh, hell yeah.
dude, I don't know, man. What's next? Right?
Mate's
What-
gotta turn into a professional bowler, bro.
I feel like an old man, but it's great. I love it.
I used to bowl all the time, like back in high school.
Dude,
What's
yeah,
next?
I
Pickleball?
was sitting there-
man.
I was sitting there next to this guy. I don't know, Dave. He was chill. He was just racking up 230s, 220s, and I was like, bro, I'm struggling to break.
Wasn't
100
that
right
good, but
now. Yeah.
Oh, on bowling, I'm lucky if I get 100.
these guys are great, by the way. They're so funny. They're really good, though, by the way. If you listen to their call outs, they're insane. I've made some good money with them.
Somebody's order was just filled.
Stop filled.
Somebody's stop was just filled.
Throw a poll up top. Whatever you think Nvidia earnings is gonna do, go vote for it. I'm curious.
We can look at Nvidia earnings later, too, by the way.
What the hoes are saying.
What the hose is saying.
If you guys want a full view of what's going on, make sure you look at the other live stream here on YouTube. We got 2 streams going on right now. If you're in a vertical format stream, join the other stream. I promise you, it's much better.
Show me the money.
Dude, we got a down tick on this push right now.
I've got like my headphones half in my ear and listening to you guys. So every time you say Dell, I keep thinking you saying Adele.
Adele, would you sing to me?
Filled. Order filled.
Likely to see these 980s here on NQ. We did just break session high though, so be careful for a pivot break.
Oh my god, Frank, look at that hourly wick on that other candle.
It's unbelievable.
I just seen it. Oh my god.
So nice. This thing looks like it could go even more. Like,
I feel like we might need one more pullback to the 2-minute EMAs here. Just, you know, a little bit of profit taking, letting in that next, you know, bus stop of people getting picked up, especially after breaking pivot. But
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, I'm sure.
I'm going to take a little more profit here.
I don't know about
$5
short,
per
but
contract on SPX.
Small. And fast.
yeah, if you're fast with it, take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
just
is.
stopped out.
Yeah. Order
Put a
filled.
stop in here.
I got stops in, out of 3/4.
Man said no gold.
Hit that long earlier.
Dude, if you're in the U.S., you don't trade
Good to
gold
go.
very much,
Just
man.
back
I'm
that
just
here.
saying.
Good to go,
You
Frank.
trade ES or you trade the
Oh, there we
NASDAQ.
go. Yeah.
Plus gold today.
There you
Yeah.
go. Right.
Look at gold today. You have fun trading this? Is this fun? I mean, I guess you had a few reversal zone bounces. When you're in this chop here, you can easily tag these reversal zone trades. Again, guys, if you're ever in a choppy market, just throw on the reversal zones, and it's unreal. Here's a trend, right? You can trend off VWAP, but, I mean, check this chop here on gold. Insane.
Settle down, boys.
I agree.
That was some run from the bottom.
Remember, guys, if you're in the audience and you're gonna degen a little bit, play some Nvidia earnings, remember that NVDL does exist. And
Yeah, Frank, we did
works
30%.
great.
Those contracts got to be cooked today. You got to buy pretty much it way in the money. I feel.
Yeah, Jordan, I said yesterday, I sold puts on NVIDIA. I'm probably going to take profit before earnings, though. I'm already up maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. I'm not checking. I'm driving.
Hey,
Up like 20%.
Mac,
It's probably
literally, we're
30,
talking about
35%
price
down.
targets.
Solid,
All right. The whole time here, we literally just a minute ago, if you were in here earlier on ES,
Yeah, it's just nice
which
to
you
be
can't
able
even
to
see.
trade shares on that.
I would join the other stream.
You know, and
On
not
ES, we
worry
were
about
sitting above VWAP
options.
here. We said we're
Yeah,
gonna move
options
probably to
crap.
56.36.
Not wrong.
Right, we were sitting about right here when we said
look
that
at the
36.
10-minute
There's a
33
7-point move
Indicator.
that we called out
You hit
here.
it.
Okay, that's about as
Also-
much as I can do
The Emperor
on the
Door.
Lux Algo
Yeah.
channel. You'll see me
But
do
it's
some
gonna
stuff
get
on
stopped out of the balance here.
my
It's fine.
personal Twitter at Indicators Work, baby.
Okay, great.
Go follow Indicators
Yeah, I
Work.
just don't
It's my
think we're
personal
going
Twitter,
too
and then also
far.
follow our own Twitter if you guys want to get
That was some
market
those
updates and everything
two
going on
hourly candles. Oh my god.
in real time. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss every important news thing. Also, I keep making memes about this guy to see if I can catch him. About the yeah, go retweet this thing because we're gonna call out these Robinhood traders on Twitter. I made a meme here. Hold on, this one. They literally can just inspect element, completely change what they want, and say, "Hey, I made all this money for my Twitter followers." Yeah, don't believe those, please. This is one of the guys that we're trying to kind of knock
Would have
down.
failed. Took some more in here.
Gold long short, just wear it. What? $640s. A lot of action. 641. Yeah, a lot of action. The 640 looks a little tough on ES.
Yeah.
I'm all out.
Nvidia doesn't care though. Nvidia's going. It's gonna pull it. Breakout. New high on Nvidia.
I always keep one eye on that. Bringing out the orb.
Hold the damn.
Yeah, what's up, Willis? How you doing? Or Shane, how you doing, man? We haven't looked at Solana in a minute. I'm not gonna do it on this chart. Hold on. Solana's my different times we're going live. Tuesdays and Thursdays right now we're gonna go live in the morning because we're doing a live space with some really cool guys that are fantastic traders. And then I'm gonna start to bring back the other one. I was telling people earlier that, of course, right when things start to change, something else happens, and my daughter got sick at her first day of school and got the whole family sick. So we were really worried about our 2-month-old. We're good now, which is great. So we'll probably stream tomorrow afternoon, do a normal crypto stream tomorrow afternoon. Gold long it, short it, just buy the physical. I get what you're saying. Solana though, man, it's been holding, like, again, that 136.50 like we discussed, man, the past times that we've streamed, that was such a key level on the daily. I mean, it literally tagged it again and then rallied to 56, $20 move again. Unreal. I think we have one more leg up here and then we might start seeing a top, but we'll see.
I was thinking the same. It looks like we're full flagging again.
We're flagging for the rules.
The reason I say that, guys, is we haven't had a extended
Oh,
upside
always a
tick
pleasure
yet
to be on.
on the U.S. market.
We're
Like
creating this.
Apple's just hovering. Nvidia just broke out. But if you look at the tick here, it's sitting at 300. It needs to get through. We need to get something in the 600-700 range. That's why I think it'll
I
hold.
didn't miss Cam either.
Bunch of buys off 41 here on ES.
we're holding the 9 on NQ, kind of making a little flag again. I would say we try to break new highs, probably see 665. Let's see. If we break below,
we're in an upper reversal band here, guys, but this is sometimes what happens when we stretch it. Notice how we've been tight, right? This is on the 5 minute. If I go to the 15 minute here, though, you can see here we haven't fully extended. We pushed that reversal band down earlier, consolidated, pushed it down again, which is a good sign for that leaping move. And you'll see here on the NASDAQ 4 hour as well, we swept that previous higher low there before we made this push to 19,900. This closed back up above that previous low is very bullish. This thing looks like it's ready to go. Crypto Zoso, whatever your name is. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Just if you go to the main YouTube channel right now, you'll see a whole nother live stream. Okay, that is not this narrow stream. This is just a vertical stream. Okay, I would recommend going to that other stream. You'll see everything.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
NASDAQ running nine green 5 minute candles now. It closes.
CME Group just announced that they're going to be launching a BFF, Bitcoin Friday futures, starting September 30th, 1/50th the size of BTC.
Beautiful. Maybe we'll trade some of those guys. Yeah, because like even this Bitcoin futures here is like it's so weird. Not a huge fan of it. I would trade Bitcoin futures if they were a little better, and I've considered doing it on like Coinbase. But I already trade everything through Trade-Evade, so.
Yeah, that's all she does. It's just
Buys again on ES 43.
all the time.
I'm assuming that's where she learned it from.
You know what she reminds me of these days? Has anyone ever seen the movie Mars Attacks?
Nope.
It was like an old movie from like
old
during the 90s.
Loved it.
Not you, Eva, but well, you're too old, so no one's seen it.
It was a great movie.
There's that Bitcoin Friday futures news there. I just pinned it for anybody that was interested.
They don't make movies like the 80s and 70s anymore.
Oh, they're all woke now.
Movies are more of a business now. They just want to make money. They don't care how it looks. Why do you think there's so many Fast and Furious?
Franchise rubbish.
Hey, that's true cinema, man.
Hey, I've been watching Fast and Furious since I was a little boy. It's one of my favorite franchises ever, but man, has it gotten way too crazy.
They're like slinging cars off of like bungee cords and shit. It's just crazy.
The minute they went to space, I was like, the minute they went to space, I was like, okay, now they don't know what the heck
they
they're
went
doing.
to space?
Yeah, they went to space for like literally 2 minutes in the movie.
In a car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something like that.
Dude, they got a fucking Bollywood director, man.
It's turning into Bollywood movies, man. It's turning into Bollywood.
Nvidia not stopping. I think it's just trying to run up for pre-earnings, maybe.
Is paper trying to get up? I see him.
Indicator right now you're seeing is the signals and overlays, money signals and overlays, money flow profile, and the price action concept. We're gonna be seeing that right now.
Jordy, did you catch Netflix off the six?
I did not catch.
Yo, Alex, what's up, man? Dude, welcome back. Land Crypto, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you guys tuning in.
I really want Target right now, but I'm like torn. I gotta give up Tassie off the lows or Meta? Because I don't know that I can.
This guy sounds like he's in a freaking drive-through.
There you go, Lux. I tagged you in it so that you don't miss it.
Yeah, man, Banana, you need to start trading something other than that. You're welcome, man. No worries. Could this be the high? It doesn't want to take 4 or 5.
No.
NQ taking those highs and then it's gonna just fall back down, maybe. I don't know. Apple just couldn't make that next break. It's been sitting there for about 30 minutes. See Apple down here. Some of you can't see it. Rejected hard. Mobile's a little weird on these streams, guys. Yo, what's up, Terminator? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, again, we're live on Spaces as well on X. We're going to be doing this Tuesdays and Thursdays alongside this live stream. Just mostly looking at U.S. markets. We will pull up Bitcoin and gold every once in a while. Bitcoin, we were watching these highs here. If you go to the 4 hour, this high, right, honestly, I would, 61,700 is what I would watch. The low right now is 777. Lucky low. So that's what I'd be watching at the moment, to be honest. On Bitcoin. Gold, I mean, again, I don't usually trade these during the U.S. market. It's just, look how choppy gold is. Gold's going to have to...
I added to my 185s here. Still got the same average on Amazon.
Gold's going to have to get up over that high that it just set. It's just lame. It's not doing anything, to be honest. ESNQ doing great today, though. Great move so far. Barely turned green, but they had a very nice push here. They're loving these 40s. 40 and 41 on ES. Like, so many orders. They don't know where they want to go with it.
Apple's still holding that 9.
Anybody have Bookmap open on NQ or ES?
Where's Sharky when you need him?
I can pull up a stream and see. Sessions indicator, man, it just comes down to it labels those sessions for you, Terminator. So like if you're somebody that likes setups specifically in certain sessions like Asia session or the London session or like the US session, then it just plots those for you. And it can give you like a VWAP specifically for that session if you want, stuff like that. It's really there to just help plot it out. And it also can give you, like, if I have mine custom, if I click sessions right now, you're going to see here, like New York, you're going to see the New York low right now on this. On ES here, you can see the New York low, or sorry, yeah, that should be New York low and New York high here. I have to adjust
It's a beautiful chart, by the way, Will.
But yeah, it's going to give you you can click range. I have to adjust my settings because my clock is off, but you would have to adjust it based on which ones you want to see, but you can see all of them. Very popular indicator. Defaults are pretty good on that one, to be honest. But for now, I mostly just use these 3. I use money flow, signals, overlays, price action concepts, and VWAP. VWAP is just a old school indication. It's a great thing to always have on your chart. It can help determine directional analysis just based on where price is trading, whether it's above or below VWAP. It's just a classic.
Microsoft.
Something always
backtesting
worth having. It's not that
the previous
complicated,
high day.
or it's not that like problematic on your chart. It doesn't put up a bunch of random crap. But guys,
Looks
look
good
at this
for
breaker bounce.
Apple looks good for higher right here. You
Let's
hold
see here.
9.
Yeah, Apple finally.
Push it. Come on. Dell, what happened, brother? You broke out.
One more push.
Intraday
Come on,
range.
one more. There we go.
Yep, there's a 2-minute EMA test, and then now new high day on SPY.
Mm-hmm.
We're up about $800 per contract on the runners. I'm looking for over 1,000 to scale or get out. Meta also testing highs here again.
Are you in those?
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
520 calls.
Gosh.
I have 525 this morning. I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about closing here in a second because I kind of want target too, but I'm like,
I know. I feel like we're good. The concern is that the 10-minute CVC flipped short.
It
And
almost
like this
did,
one's trying
yeah.
to flip long.
How did
but it
Target
hasn't
earnings
closed
do?
yet. Like, I would love to see
Target
the
just had their
10-minute 200
earnings.
at
Was it
524.45,
today?
But
Yeah.
I think
Dang.
2-minute EMAs doesn't hold, and then I'll have to cut the rest.
All right,
But I have
Target.
the runners on.
No, they had it the other
Thanks,
day.
it could've been a
I want
little
it over.
better,
Nice
but-
gap up on Target. Wow.
Pre-market highs. Everything else like.
Okay.
either Right there,
All right. Hold on.
475. That's good.
We're
Yeah,
showing some weakness here. We're showing some
Five,
weakness
like,
here.
Not a lot more. Maybe I have like 562, give or take.
All right, took that
Netflix,
high and
good God, that thing just boomed right off the bottom. Damn it! I should have taken that. It was like the only trade. Fumble.
took the high and peeled over. Let's see if it might make them.
Yeah, another recommendation for the listeners, right? If you're in profit, you hit any of these trades with us this morning, don't hold these to zero. Please set a trailing stop loss to ensure profit. There's no reason for you to be up X amount of dollars per
Tick flip
contract.
negative.
Just let it all go back to zero or red. So manage your trade, right? Be diligent, be logical, and responsible on your trades, every single one. Struggling here, 10-minute 200 EMA, also one in orb high. 2-minute 9 and 20 EMA test here again, but pretty extended from the orb high.
Guys, look at the reversal zone rejection
Did have
right
a
now.
question for the speakers, and you know, I feel like on Twitter or just on social media in general, you know, most traders are going to portray their best side or their best face, and not really showcasing some of their struggles that they experience in the market, which can, you know, lead to a lot of novice traders, you know, feeling really negative about their trading, right? Leading to like a self-loathing
Dude, this is
perspective. So I wanted to ask you guys, right, what were some of your biggest struggles in trading?
Dude, this is crazy. Like there's a lot of things going on in the 40s here on the ES. Same with the NASDAQ. Like, look at Apple. You guys can't see that on that side. Apple and Nvidia are like just holding. They're just waiting for some buys or something. I don't know what's going on.
It's so simple. It's just sizing. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have consistent sizing, so none of my trading was consistent, right? I actually had a solid win rate. Like, I was winning majority of the time, but I was still losing a shitload of money because we all know, you know, you could win 9 out of 10 trades, but that one trade you oversized for and take a loss, there goes all your money, right? And I was just doing that over and over again. So I think the biggest thing for me was getting consistent with the sizing early on, because if you're not consistent with your sizing, like, your trading is just not going to be consistent. The profits, the losses, it's not going to be consistent to where you can control it and make sure that your winners are always bigger than your losses are, right? You can't be doing that if you're constantly sizing differently. So that was the biggest thing for me, for sure. It was just like honing in, making sure, hey, I'm comfortable with this sizing, right? I'm able to trade this, and I'm going to trade that continuously, like over and over every single time I'm taking a position. And then when I do scale up, I mean, you talk about this all the time, Maple, but just taking it really slow. you got to earn the right to size up. You don't just
All right,
size
Hadrian.
up crazy. You have to earn that right. You know what I mean? So
Here,
I think that was another piece
DXD,
that was big for me.
DXDY.
Once you reduce that sizing as well, you reduce
DYDX,
the emotional attachment most of the time.
That's the
And I think
thing. Like, I get people want to make money, but like, stop trying to make money for a second and buy one contract. And guess what? You're gonna feel nothing probably if you're normally trading 5. You know what I mean? And get consistent with that. You're not feeling any emotion, so what are you doing? You're just playing your plan. Get consistent with playing your plan. Fuck the money. Fuck the percentage. Who cares? Fucking trade consistently. Size consistently. Get comfortable with it. And then work your way up. You know?
Spitting facts,
for
brother.
Sure. I mean, it blows my mind because, you know, you have traders sitting there like, oh, I want to make let's just say $1,000 a day every single day consistently. And, I mean, how can they expect that when they can't themselves consistently make $50 a day, right? And being able to hit that target and walk away is also a huge thing. So I love that point because really what it comes down to is like narrow.
It's at that high volume net on the 4 hour too, by the way. Then you have a nice breaker, a very nice breaker sitting down here in this reversal zone around $1. That makes sense. There you go.
Fucking sizing and show yourself, oh, I did this for a month straight. I did this for 2 months straight, not 2 days, not 2 trades. You know what I mean? I've seen so many people just like, oh, they hit a banger and they're like, oh, I'm G'd up now. You know, I'm G'd up.
They were breaking down at open today. That's the point of the title. I can update the title.
And there goes your savings, you know. So
I'm not gonna update it. That's
right, man.
They were breaking down at open when we first started streaming.
This is gonna sound crazy, especially because I'm a day trader, right? But trading to me is not about making money, right? It's about executing your system and your setup with confidence and knowing when to sit on hands and be patient. You know, it really comes down to how long can you really sit there and wait until your opportunity presents itself, right? Because many times, you know, I have taken an entry, stopped out where I should have entered, let's say within an EMA or pullback, and then seen the trade play out in my favor, all due to a lack of patience, right? So,
put Tesla in
great points. I really love that.
Yeah, because the fact
Tesla
is,
today?
I mean, it's weird.
Tesla.
We all came to this game chasing the
Weak
money,
sauce,
we've all
Tesla.
learned at the same time, if you chase the money, you're fucked. If you chase perfect execution on your plan, never falling outside of your plan, if you chase that, the money just falls into your lap, right? You chase the process, you chase loving the process of your plan and making sure you're executing it perfectly, and the money will come as long as your process is actually a working process, right? It's just interesting how that works, right? It's kind of like fucking happiness, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
If I wake up every day and I'm like, oh, I want to be happy, and if I want to be happy, shit, I'm gonna lay in bed all day. But when I go to bed that night, I feel like a piece of shit, right? But if I wake up and I maybe didn't want to go to the gym today, didn't want to wake up and stream, but I do all the stuff I was supposed to, tonight I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna feel good about myself. I'm gonna be happy by extension, right? That money's gonna fall into your lap by extension.
There's that ES45 push.
Getting your process down, you know, so it's huge.
Yeah, confidence is everything, guys. I mean, you know, I'd rather be a trader who can consistently and confidently hit base hits rather than saying, hey, I hit this 3,000% trade after.
Notice how the tick down here held 0. Markets holding that breaker on the NASDAQ. I mean, it's ready to rally. Continuation, my friends. Continuation. Let's go. Tesla's struggling at VWAP here. I don't know how much more gas this market has, to be honest. I don't know how much more gas it has.
Like Jordan is talking about, you have to be passionate about this, aggressively passionate, I would say. Otherwise, you will get liquidated from the market at any point in time. So, for me,
dude, let's go.
I still to this day study at least an hour on charts every single night, just making my own notes.
We are ripping right now.
And back testing my.
Sorry to interrupt. Did we just miss some news or something, or what just happened?
No, it's just a 2-minute EMA pullback. I don't think it was news.
I don't see anything. I've been watching because I noticed.
There was a lot of activity in the 40s. I think they just got tired and took out some shorts at the highs.
Yeah, just finally did it.
one more busload of people to get picked up, 2-minute EMAs, and then we broke pre-market high.
Yeah, ES had 4.5. There's probably a decent amount of liquidity sitting at like 4.6, and then just ripped through that.
Yep. Right there, there's $1,000 per contract gain. I'm selling all but one contract
Dude.
on SPX.
Oh, I love it.
Let's freaking go, guys.
$1,000 a contract. Fuck yeah. I hit a few of
Yo,
those
Shay.
names for the first time ever. Like,
Rada, did I read your message? We don't have lifetime, man.
All right, Jordy.
very happy.
My first one was sizing. I'll give you the second one is knowing when to walk the box away.
Yeah.
Dude,
And just, like,
holy
you don't have
crap.
to Continue.
Yeah, I love that because, like, you know, I know a lot of people don't like to relate trading to gambling, but I feel like it's an inevitable comparison.
It is. I hate to put that in my mindset, but it is. At the end of the day, like, it is. You can't lie to yourself.
Douglas in his seminar, he was saying, you know, when a gambler at a slot machine, when they pull the lever, what do they expect, right? And people were saying, oh, they expect to win, they expect to lose. Really, they just expect something to happen, and that's the same thing for my trades, right? I don't expect to win every single trade. I'm just, you know, setting my board and seeing what happens next.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that paper, and you know, like with breakout trading for me, like I had to go through back tests every single night and really feel that sense of disgust.
I
and,
wouldn't
like,
sell.
Saying, hey, wow,
That
I
would
really
not
bought
sell.
the top of this breakout.
If anything, you'd
And
sell
whether
like
stock
Tesla
was
right now.
bullish or
Wait it
bearish
out
setup,
because we just broke highs.
really
Tesla's
was
having issues.
one of the lowest quality.
You
setups
maybe
I could
short
find.
Tesla. But the market,
Which, you know,
the market's at a
divided my mindset to look
downtick,
elsewhere. How could I really
and we're
find
cranking
full entry
highs.
and validate that consistently.
The market's on a downtick, and we're cranking highs right now. This thing really wants to keep going. Upside targets right now, 4 hour. Like I said, on ES was 650. We almost claimed that. I still think we can get it on ES. On the Nasdaq, we go the 4 hour as well here. Nasdaq's got plenty of room. Nasdaq already kind of tagged those highs here, open close highs. This high here, 717. I think the 700s could hit if this thing doesn't hold. Or sorry, if this thing does hold, 19700 is probably what you would be thinking here. You got 748 average there on that high volume node as well. But again, this swept those lows here and then just rallied back. 15-minute, pretty much just ripped through. Yeah, this thing's ready. Let's see. I had early, let me see here, bull case. Nasdaq, we had a bear case down to the target we got today was 19450. And then we were targeting upside of the bull case here. If we could take out 650, we could see 800. Okay. So we've taken out 650, which is this high. We'll see how it does to that level.
Hour, and then the daily 21 EMA was at 515.
It's possible, Casey. I had a Lux Algo indicator on one of my screens, and it showed it 3 hours along.
Beautiful.
Attaboy.
Yesterday, live on Spaces, I called out 5 credit spread trades. I said that I was gonna get $1,000 profit on this account for the week. I just put the update at the top. Those 5 positions. XOM is still down currently. It's now down 15%. RCL is now up 80. TQQ is up 13. Twilio is up 36, and Nike is up 18. So far, 4 out of 5 of those credit spreads are all very green this morning, and the account is looking nice. So just a quick update on those call-out trades from yesterday.
Dude, this rip is amazing.
NFL approves private equity ownership in NFL teams.
Look at the 15 on NASDAQ here. Your next node up here is 1978, 19747.
His first day of school ever.
There's so much room.
Daddy held it.
A lot of
Daddy held it
inbounds
together.
to fill.
Mommy didn't.
Here.
Mama lost it. It's okay.
We got a whole imbalance here to fill.
Looks like I missed a awesome. Did you catch that long? It's.
Guys, we're gonna run 650 here on the yes, we got to.
Yeah, I'm still holding the SPX calls. I still got meta long as well, as long as it holds 2-minute EMAs. Before y'all popped in, we were doing a conversation real quick. I had a topic. I asked you guys, what was some of your biggest mistakes or struggles year one in your trading career, right? Just to highlight some of the negative aspects that, you know, should turn positive and really build and create a constructive kind of process for traders, rather than one saying, hey, here's all my profit I made daily, you can do the same, right? Because it's not that easy, and I just wanted to shed some light on that. So if you guys wanted to chime in, please feel free.
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot.
Where the hell do I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Casey.
I'll be really quick. Just a few things. Number one, do not throw a bunch of freaking algos and indicators and a bunch of random shit on your screen if you cannot read basic price action of a naked chart. You need to be able to identify key levels and key zones, supply, demand, support, resistance, and understand all of that before you throw anything else on your screen. Algos and indicators, they are just extra things for Confluence. Understand the basics first.
I'll agree.
Two, the big thing for me, when you do find a strategy that works and you start making a lot of money and you start getting very, very confident in it, for me, when I wanted to start sizing up all my trades to make even more money, because obviously the account's growing, I got way too emotional and got emotionally attached to the money with the contracts that I was trading, which was closer expiry contracts on SPY. So I had to kind of reevaluate everything and adjust.
There we go.
Not any of my strategy, but just adjust my risk management.
All right, we're getting a
continue to size up.
This is great.
I had to buy
okay, this
more
is
time on my contract.
We're looking good here. Okay, market's pulling back a bit, some volatility, which is good. Got a really strong tick candle there, and market's holding. Watch on the ES, see if it can hold these previous 5-minute highs here. We got the 15-minute. Be right up, right here at 645 again. See if it holds that on the NQ. On the NQ, I mean, again, if we get a pullback to 650 or something, I doubt that's going to happen. It looks like it wants to go right now. Yeah, this thing is. You have a negative tick right now, but the market's holding. Crazy. You gotta love it. That's so strong for trend days. So strong for trend days. This thing's gonna take 50 now.
Losing more, and I think that's what a lot of new traders do is they end up
watch for a pretty aggressive pop above 50, by the way, guys.
That was my biggest struggle, and I still battle with that. I'm sure pretty much everyone up here at some point or another still has that demon that creeps up on them, but knowing how to lose and accept a loss and take the, I mean, because I come from a sports background, you know, and basically never accept defeat, right? And then the market will punish you if you do that.
Yeah, I agree. One way that I, handled taking losers and also taking profit when I should, and I recommend this to anyone who's struggling out there or just to back test one of my doggy parts. I really recommend a one-to-one risk to reward just to back test, right? I'm not saying to do this long term, but really what a one-to-one risk to reward trade teaches the trader is when to stop out, right, and when to take profit. And it's really trying to hammer discipline and being able to do what you're going to do and hold your trade according to a plan, rather than saying, hey, it looks like it's going to stop me out, maybe I should this or that, versus
2 hour, bro.
Executing.
Miguel wants the 2 hour on what, on the NASDAQ? Look at the 2 hour high volume node bounce. This is just in a very high volume zone.
Walk away for the whole day is when I keep looking back at my Netflix trade. That was the only one I really, the first thing jumping out at me, coming over 690, retest, perfect entry. Now we're 17.
Tesla's weak, man.
And I keep looking at it, and I feel like I'm gonna have FOMO, and I should probably walk.
That FOMO paper, it
won't even be look. It won't even be FOMO on Netflix. I probably won't take it, but it'll be somewhere else, being like,
the next trade.
I have a similar setup.
Everybody listen up. Embrace JOMO. The joy of missing out. Embrace JOMO.
There you go.
JOMO.
Well, that's a
funny.
Super big point. I was going to go there next, because there's times where like I've seen a great setup and I've missed it, or I took a trade and maybe my entry was a little bit bad and I got stopped out of it, and then it goes in my favor, and then my next trade I get emotional, right? Those emotions creep in, and I take a swing at something I shouldn't, because like Paper just said, Netflix was jumping off the screen at him. and then now there's not a real whole lot maybe that's jumping off the screen. But
Come on, take 650 here.
Like, you get that itch, and you want to be in something, and you want to make up for it, and you force a trade, and that's where your worst trades happen.
Yeah, 100%. Like sometimes, like when I take a loss, like I get hot, dude. I don't know about you guys. Like maybe it's an emotional thing, trying to control it, but
No, it's a poker term. It's called being on tilt. You definitely get on tilt.
yeah, you get hot, and then I had a moment. Like today, I took SPX call or puts. I took them for an L, and I sat there for a moment. And I was like, you know, I could really turn this into a bad day, or I can sit here and just be patient, not let it affect me, and just wait for my setups to jump off this chart at me, right? So every 2 minute 9 and 20 EMA interaction, I've hit today, right? And it's paid me well, and the SPX puts were the only tag that I had.
Yo, Josh.
But like
What's up,
Nick
man?
was saying, had I gone on
What
tilt,
are good books, Josh? Honestly,
through with my
YouTube's your
negative
book, man.
emotions,
I wouldn't. Books now are kind of outdated,
what were you
unless you're
saying a
understanding money.
moment ago?
Like money books, like understanding, like how to manage, you know, your emotions and overall, like how the what's that book? The Psychology of Money. That's probably a book worth reading. I wouldn't read any like trading books unless they're like PDFs from like known strategies that work. But you need a strategy. It's just I would go on either YouTube, do some research, or find a strategy that's gonna work for you.
More effort, you have to wait for that next setup. You have to wait for that next 3-point shot. You can't just come chunk one up from half court, right? That's a basketball example for anyone, but I think it makes sense, right? I mean, that's where you take a bad shot because you're trying to force it.
Look at Nvidia.
100%, and that's what I could have alluded to, or any trader can allude to, you know, in any given trading session is, hey, I took a bad trade. One, you're going to feel a sense of embarrassment, and two, you're going to feel that sense of, you know, grief because you just lost some money, and you'll do anything to get back to where you were in that state of, you know, being flat or even profitable, right? And then that's where the irrational and illogical decisions start to spur.
I got something on that a little bit, at least how I started thinking of taking losses and stuff. I don't know, I was talking to another student about this before as well, and I just made a post about it. For me, I almost kind of have taken so many losses, or you kind of just got to get to this point where like it's a part of the game, and you kind of get this like a callus, you know, when you're outside or working out with weights or doing anything with your hands, you know, your skin, playing guitar, or even, you know, your skin gets rough. The more you use it.
Listen, boys, listen to these guys.
Take those losses. The more for me, I'm just like, yeah, that sucked. And yeah, of course, sometimes I fight the tilt and, you know, it gets us all. But mostly, I think eventually you just get to this point where it's just like, you know, all right, move on, wait. And then, you know, it's really kind of hard to explain, but I just kind of like that analogy of building up this callus, per se, around your trading heart. And, you know, I said before, you know, you don't let a good trade go to your heart. No, you don't let a good trade go to your head, and you don't let a bad trade go to your heart. And I think that's so key.
Yeah, I love that because, like, I'm sure every speaker on here at some point in time, year one, year two, like, if you took a loss or a series of losses, I mean, like, I used to just sit there on the couch and stare at the wall for hours. I mean, after market close, I don't know about you guys, and just sit there and think, like, wow, I really fucked today up, you know, and in that point in time.
Took a baby long.
Yeah, okay. And in that point in time, you know, you feel like there's no point in success, or you can't find your own path, but like Shark said, you just have to get used to taking these losses. They're part of the game. You guys may know Palmer, right? I don't know if he's still around or anything like that.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
Resonated with me that he said a long time ago was.
I like Palmer a lot. I don't think does he still trade?
Yeah, I think he went away for a minute because he got a job at Boeing, and then now he's back. I think posting every now and then, but you know.
Oh, that's good. He's a great guy.
Yeah, really good guy. And he was saying that you know, every week he goes into the week like Monday, and he equates for one red day, right? And he knows that when he does have a red day, he'll say, okay, well, I got that over with statistically. I have about one red day a week, he said. So it was something that he could prepare his mindset for rather than, being shocked, right? A lot of us expect to win every day, and that is really, an unrealistic perspective on trading. Every single one of us have had red days, a string of red days.
If you guys don't know what's going on, I'm in a space right now on X. We are going to do this Tuesdays and Thursdays. All these guys are fantastic traders. We recommend joining the actual space on X via the Lux Algo Twitter or X account. You'll see us in there right now, but they're going to drop they drop really good trades and some good knowledge, so listen up.
Always, what's the first thing we're looking at? Where we're getting out when we're wrong, right? So automatically, in a sense, we should be coming into the trade thinking it's already a loss and just emotionally kind of accepting that and understanding that. And if you're not comfortable with taking that loss, then maybe that's also not a trade, or you have to redefine your risk or your size or something that makes you more comfortable with it. I do like that, just kind of that anticipation mindset ahead of time.
Yeah, because in reality, there's no trader up here or any trader in the world that wins 100% of the time, right? Like people can prop up stats and say this or that, but it's impossible. We're human, right? Like we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna have the wrong choices at points in time, and if I can prepare myself to understand that, hey, I'm human, I shouldn't strive to be perfect. When I do take the losses, I won't be so hard on myself.
Yeah, honestly, guys, if you create a routine too, that helps a lot. It's like, you don't have to watch the market all day. It's like if your setups occur in the first 35 minutes, nothing happens, or you take a loss, just walk around the block or go work out or something. Something to keep your, mind right. That's the biggest thing, is just stepping away, to be honest. Because like he says, like, doesn't matter what you have, you're not going to be 100%.
Yeah, and I really recommend, to any traders or aspiring traders out there that you really have a hobby outside of trading, because, I'm not one to sit at the desk all day. I'm not, ragging on anyone that does, but I feel like we have to monitor our mental capital and how much we'll spend each day, right?
Red and green zones, that is the reversal zone.
At some point,
reversal bands and the signals and overlays indicator, probably my favorite feature that we have, something I use a lot.
To go and have hobbies. We all talk about golfing or bowling or tennis or surfing or whatever it may be, right?
Mark's dying.
Yep.
Yeah,
Watch out. Yeah, I just
pause.
got out there. I just got out. It just had a drop. I was playing it tight because of the because it was a tight
Delta Airlines.
What's pulling this? What was pulling that? Nvidia.
There's some type of something with Delta.
It's
Was it the
regarding
Boeing?
the
The Boeing tire
Boeing.
exploding.
The stock is.
Two Delta employees died when a tire exploded.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it was the tire exploding.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, Amp. So, if Boeing hits the bed, this is probably the loss.
See how the bands tighten and then they expand.
Yeah,
It's pretty much telling you whether it's
it's
trending or not.
It's not even moving though.
No, because they like to just mention Boeing because it happens to be a Boeing plane, but a tire at an airport, from an airline, that has nothing to do with the manufacturer.
Damn it. Maybe no, it's all Boeing's fault, so the stock should go down.
I wished it would go down. I would mind it. I do like what Jacob and Maple was saying. I was making a coffee real fast, but sometimes you miss that setup, or sometimes you just aren't seeing things. Something's going against you. Maybe you take a couple losing trades in a row. And I know Sharky. I've watched Sharky do this, where he walks away, goes for a walk or whatever. Sometimes you just need to be benched. Sometimes you gotta get benched by the coach, and just sit out. Come back the next game. There's always more opportunities.
If you have the time in your day, honestly, take a nap. That's like the best thing ever because it just resets your brain.
I've had to walk away, or at least sometimes I'll just like close like my broker, or I've even like just moved my mouse away from me and I just sit back and I just don't touch it. Like I'm just not gonna touch anything right now and just let it come back to me, just to cool off. But tilt is real. Tilt is super real.
Yeah, and then like, you know, to break down like the psychological aspect of it, like where I think tilt really comes or derives from is like a sense of pride, right? Like you take a loss, you know, you take a little notch out of your pride, right? A little hit, and then you try to prove to yourself or prove to others that, you know, hey, I'm not wrong, or I'm this, or I'm that, and that's just derivative of pride. So really check yourself, guys. I mean, not only, you know, trading is not all about technicals. We all have understood that. I really recommend that you guys, to the listeners, that you guys journal, right? Monitoring your emotions, your mindset, your confidence, whether how high or low it may be each day. I really like writing down like timestamps in my notebook while I'm trading throughout the session.
Look at Bitcoin
on
again.
points in time where I'm overconfident
61
or not overconfident.
61,700 on Bitcoin is what I'm
where
watching.
I'm less confident.
It's
Right,
pushing
because
into
now
that
if we
right
go back
now.
in our
So watch,
review,
see if it bounces.
From an unbiased perspective, not saying, hey, things are much more clear in hindsight, but I'm really breaking it down, my mindset, you know, from these notes that I took while trading the market live. You know, like, why was I so confident in the shorts this morning? I would still take that trade 10 out of 10 times. Just the risk to reward didn't play out in my favor, right? Versus flipping to the longs, was confident in that setup. Had a little bit of, you know, concern, but everything lit up for me. Price above VWAP, CBC flip long, 2-minute EMAs bullish. We took the trade, we stayed in the trade, and it paid us, right? So make sure you guys are journaling throughout the day, and always understand there's someone working harder than you. So try to beat them.
Interesting bounce here, guys. Interesting bounce so far. Bitcoin looks like, yeah, we got to watch this 700 spot. Gold finally going your way. Where is gold? Gold's been doing nothing. There you go. Gold with the breakout. There you go, man. I honestly, gold 524, probably good upside. This right here, this previous high, previous open close high. Yeah, all the volume's sitting low. You're breaking out at, look at, see, you see the peak volume. So you're breaking out into a smaller zone, smaller volume. There you go. You just broke out of that volume range here. See, it was from here to here. I actually need to, let's do heat map. Let's do 95% heat map. Take this down to 0. There we go. Let me apply this. So you see this yellow box here from here to here on gold. It finally broke that high. So there's not much up there. You probably could target. You could probably target somewhere, probably 2.5,
Hey, but that's
2.6.
it for me today, guys. Pleasure making money with you. Great combos today. And
Nate,
I'll see
you're
you
the
tomorrow
man.
To do it all again. Love you.
Go enjoy, bro. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Love you, mate.
Yeah, see you, man.
Every morning, just a savage. Take his money and dip.
Smart man.
Yeah, big 5-minute there. See Nvidia. Nvidia high or low. You got the NASDAQ pushing. There's ES pushing.
Mindell back into yesterday's low. Amazon back testing my entry. Microsoft back under monthly hedge. That's not great. Ah. I was feeling good about that reclaim.
Let's see if ES can hold this high, guys, right here. That was a nice little push down. Hopefully we can hold on the ES, the 40s here, because we can. I think we could actually make a move.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you tuning in, by the way. Where's my... Why isn't that on here? I need to take a step for this chart here. Delete, 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 delete. There you go, NASDAQ high volume zone here.
Hi, Maple.
Looks good.
That was late.
I know. Yeah, I was making some breakfast.
You're good.
But if he goes back to the recording, I didn't.
Yeah, he'll hear it. He'll know. Emp loves him. Yeah.
Oh, bye, Maple.
Yeah, Frank, do it.
This could be the back test on Qs right here that you need. If you look at yesterday.
Yeah, I try again here, but
I love the tick extended here, guys. And now it's trying to bounce back. Let's see. Let's see how it reacts here. It's a pretty key spot for this thing to bounce. If it's going to bounce and continue, this is where it would do that. Okay, so just keep a close eye on it. You got Tesla.
Yeah, the breath is kind of soft here. This would be I took an L on that one. This will be my last try to do it. This is the high.
You're seeing the money flow profile, the signals and overlays, reversal zones. That's what these zones are. And then, let me see here. And then price action concepts. I was going to see.
I'm taking a starter here.
I love the extended tick.
Contracts.
Decent amount of buys on the ES there.
See it touch 20, but
Apple's holding so well. Apple's holding nice right now. And Tesla might actually break through VWAP for once today. Let's see.
Order filled. I'm long. I was waiting. I thought I missed it, but we'll see.
Taking a scale on ES short here.
Good man. Good man.
Thank you, sir.
We like to call him.
Notice it didn't hold.
Boom.
All right, we broke that level.
I'm up 8 points. Damn.
Come any lower, I gotta get out here.
Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Nice reversal zone reject there on Nvidia.
There we go.
Man, I'm curious. Do we
My stop up.
do we hold here? That's the question. We have VWAP down
Short
here.
at 43.
I'll take VWAP. Give me
Just
VWAP.
get that scale at because I didn't mark it because that was quick. I got a scale at 34.75 on ES.
Oh, come on. We're in a very high volume zone here, guys. There's a lot of action here this morning. Look at the NASDAQ trying to hold up. NASDAQ off a breaker. We got a 5-minute breaker on the NASDAQ that's trying to bounce right now.
I moved my stop and profit on ES to 640. I put a target at 630. I have one contract left.
All right, things shifted here. Let's see if we can go bounce.
Look at Tesla.
Sell something.
Dude, let's go. Let's go, Tesla. Nice VWAP
We
reject.
just got at oh, sorry, on Qs we did. Why is it so different? Wait, what? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, my fault. My fault.
Just hoping we hold this 21 EMA with the 5-minute.
21.
20.
I have a feeling we're gonna back test open range high. SPY's already almost there.
Yep, and that's where I'm thinking ES is good. Here we go. Come on, baby. A little bit more. Come on. Come on, 3 points off. Knife it. Knife it. There we go.
Insane. That was awesome.
Turn.
I'd be scaling the shorts here on SPY. VWAP on the 5, that orb. I closed. All out ES short there.
Reversal zone
Close enough to Fox 30.
flushed.
Here we go. She's still going.
Have you
At
30s.
this point, I
Don't
wouldn't
go
mind
without
hitting.
me, please.
I wouldn't mind hitting the orb or the VWAP there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's going right for it already
Wow.
without me.
Huge push. Huge push.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I got stopped out quick on that one.
Oh, I sold too early. Not really. That was. Damn. It would have triggered my 630 order right there. Just hit like 628. It's alright. It's like almost 15 points there on ES.
We got right so close to that level.
I sold for just about 12. I'll take it.
If Amazon gets under this 172, I'm stopping out.
We'll probably get a little bounce here. I'm gonna try a scalp.
Yeah,
Be rude.
this is.
He's dumbing it.
Apple short? No, it just back tested 228. That's the long spot. You can't FOMO, guys.
Oh, the long spot.
Yeah, this is the long spot, man. This is the long. The short spot was like 8 minutes ago when I said short. This is the
I'm
long
gonna bounce
spot.
her off of VWAP.
Yeah.
At least go back test.
You can short Apple under yesterday's high.
Yeah. Yeah, that dip right there on Apple, just a back test of that previous consolidation, the 228, the 21 EMA. Just don't chase the short when you see that candle. It's still an uptrend. That's a dip buy until proven otherwise. I mean, you can get,
Agreed.
you could get You could get lucky, but you're not
Oh,
here
yeah.
to get lucky. You're here to trade technicals in the chart. You don't want to FOMO. Oh, great.
These
you
guys are great.
short.
Nice work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Amazon is back at the 172.40 level. This was the target downside this morning on Wolf Spaces for those puts because it filled the gap right there. Again, if Amazon starts to lose that level, I think she's going to see 170. But support here should bounce.
I'm gonna take my first trim here in a second.
Come on, QQQ. You're almost there. A little bit more. Watch 475.75 on QQQ. It's like 10 cents off. It's the 200 EMA.
She's not getting a very good quick reaction here.
No, it's not as fast as I kind of wanted, but it's working.
Beautiful bounce.
Yeah. I mean, I'm made some profit here, but
Not on TradingView, but on Webull, SPY just back tested 5-minute VWAP and rejected it. On TradingView, it's sitting right on it.
You're looking at some of the Lexile indicators on.
Good bounce on Amazon off that level. Good bounce on Apple as well off 228. That should be helping SPY and Qs, but
It's not. It's like this bounce. It's like dragging its feet up.
Wait, what is continuing to? Oh, AMD. Holy shit. Oh.
AMD.
Look at AMD.
Nvidia long? No, no.
Holy moly,
AMD
waterfall.
Yeah, Microsoft too.
Oh my god.
Nvidia doesn't look as bad, but yeah, AMD, what a drop right there. I'm trying to figure out.
All right, market's trying. Come on, baby, push.
Here we go. Come on. Apple's still pushing up, good. Amazon, really big bounce here. Okay, QQQ just hit that level. SPY as well.
Dang, over 600 here.
200 EMA right here on both SPY and Qs 5 minute. Now watch to see what happens.
Look at that's VWAP, man. VWAP and that high volume node down there. They got pushed hard when that huge sell came through on the S&P. Another high volume node and imbalance on the NQ, but also not bad. We're gonna see if we had a there we go. A push lower.
AMD continuing downside. It is knifing.
No, I mean, I don't hear it. I don't see any news.
There's big support at 148.
They're
There's
just
a
scared
daily
of
21.
Nvidia's earnings. Look at this high volume node bounce right now on the ES.
True, I think someone this morning sold. Historically speaking, they sell off prior to their earnings report.
Here we go.
Oh, there it
down,
goes.
Down we go. Down, down, down.
Oh, why'd I sell my short? No. Oh, AMD. AMD should go to 148. MCMA is there on the daily, so is the 21.
What a push.
Fine, QQQ rejected. The 200 back down to VWAP.
AMD's speaking at a conference.
He might want to stop speaking.
I thought he was just scared of Nvidia's earnings tomorrow.
Nvidia is getting a few red candles here, but
I'm flat.
Look at AMD though.
I was long at 15, and then I doubled down 82. I got out at 95 to the figure. It's not working. I pretty much small L. I'm gonna wait it out. It's been a solid morning.
yeah, 15 points on ES. Fuck.
Yeah, that was insane. Good work.
I appreciate you.
Took out the highs too. Took out those pre-market highs or overnight highs because it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, so SPY and ES on the 5 minute at the top at 11:10, right before that sell off. That's an evening star candlestick setup, which is just a bearish reversal.
Yeah.
Candle pattern. I liked it. And when I saw that next red candle come in, I ain't gonna lie, I did a fucking market order sell on ES, and I was letting it ride down to at least down right here to the 560 cycle level on SPY, which worked out nicely. My favorite bearish candlestick setup.
Evening star, man, gentlemen. Do we all know what that is when he says that? Look, let me show you. Looks like this. Okay, we were just talking about that. There you go, right there. That's what he liked. That's what he saw there on that one. Great setup.
All right, we're coming into lunch. I took 2 losses on those first 2 L's or longs, but it wasn't too bad. I got a little scalp. The third try, but I'm not going to test my luck here coming into lunch, so I'll walk away and come back for the PM sesh.
I'd say we continue to go down here. I want to see if we tab 610, 611.
Tap that ass.
I wasn't waiting to get even. I just didn't feel comfortable. Ugh.
What a wick there. Look at this. Look at this candle. I love the tick on this too. Tick's back positive.
I just don't think we see Nvidia above 130 before the earnings, or 130.
100% agree. 100%.
Wait, what did you say, Frank?
I don't think we see Nvidia above 130 before earnings.
Oh, yeah.
Based on all the information that's been out there and provided, like, just that was some move from the bottom this morning, though. I knew they were grabbing liquidity down below in NQ. It took me a while to get on board, though. I'll tell you that. That was a knifer.
I put my SPY chart there at the top of spaces. We're still in the middle of my big range now, but you'll see the evening star that I highlighted at the top. And that was at the top of SPY and ES, and that was just the reason for why I leaned a little bit short there and caught that knife down. But don't get chopped up here, especially with lunchtime. I think it is time for me to take a break as well.
I'm gonna short the next pop, but it needs to pop.
Yeah, I had a short at 608.25. I was 0.25 off. Fuck me. No, maybe I get it here. Hold on.
XOM new low of day. Let me go check the credit spread. Are we green yet?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Almost.
I'm short 608.25.
Takes rolling positive.
Line, baby.
Right back after that extension. I mean,
What rippers.
money.
Up 90, 65, and 82%. Let's go.
I grabbed one at 11 there too, 611. My average is 609, 950, 975.
I want to take a start short here, but I think it might pop higher before.
If I get something under 600, I'm gonna cut it off and put the second one at break even.
I know, because SPY's just sitting on VWAP and Q, and QQQ are bouncing off of it.
Still looks like a bear flag to me. Oh.
You look like a bear flag.
Oh, thank you.
God dang it.
Jordan, you're awesome, dude.
Why is this? Wait, what?
I just say you're awesome, dude.
Oh, thank you.
That's the typical response.
Okay, I got one off there at 57.
Oh, Notch just got one off.
My stop is 605, 3 points in profit.
Rugged Knots, I'm with you.
Oh, the boys are back on it.
Here we go, Notch.
And if we get under 85,
First
under
turns at 80.
85 here, oof, it's gonna be beautiful.
They just took it.
Come on,
That was pretty good on.
That's damn right, baby. No one rocks it like me.
We gotta watch that 571 too, though. If we get down there, it's orb high. Because it could just wick through VWAP, and then slap that and bounce.
I really wanted us to go straight down when we were in that downtrend there and hit VWAP and actually long it from there, but and it was lined up with the 71 orb too. But
I tried the long off of VWAP, and then I added to it a little bit when we were trying to reclaim 600, and then I got stopped out at break even on second trade.
Bruh, Sniper, what is that comment? My dog got life in a cell.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Buddy.
I'm so confused. What? Does it look like I'm in jail or something?
It appears like the opposite.
Serious.
Gosh. These guys are funny.
Come on, Microsoft, reclaim that low. You little bitch.
What's up, Gold? How you doing?
Guys, I got earnings data posted on Nvidia on crowds.
He said, "Is try to gamble? Is it better to go through it?" What? What's this guy asking? Guys, we're inside this imbalance here on ES or on the NASDAQ and holding VWAP. After a pretty strong rejection. Because owning a legitimate product is more lucrative. They all are invested in the markets. Trust me. I mean, there's so many high volume nodes right now on the NASDAQ. I would want to see. Gold's retesting VWAP as well. It could not break out there.
Coming in small orders of call flow coming in. It does look like a little bit of a bear flag, but I'm not seeing any big flow come into either side right now.
Jordan, how's your pillow over there?
It was good over the weekend.
Jordan, did you print out a picture of Hawktua girl?
Yeah.
Put it on your pillow?
No, that's what he did.
No.
As you say that, she popped up on his screen.
There's nothing with me in the hot sugar, guys. There's nothing. Telling you.
Not for lack of trying.
I'm elsewhere. No, I tried it, and that's
That's what I was saying. Not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
By the way, Emp, I got stopped in profit there. So it's just you now.
Oh, thanks.
I had a chance to.
Bear flag.
Yes, looks like dog shit.
I still love the short idea here. I think it's great.
I had a chance to meet Hawktua, but I didn't take it.
I met her. She's a cool girl.
Yeah, she didn't know what she got herself into. Pretty much is how she acts.
The bad thing is she's trying to like continue with the little catchphrase things. And the
You know who
next
did
one
it
that she
right?
came-
You
that
want to know
next
who
one
did
she-
it right? The demure person. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. But the very demure TikTok thing, he's doing it. I don't know. It's doing it right.
It's doing it right.
It's doing
They're
it
doing it.
right. See how that person just continuously runs off the same trend, making the same videos over and over again, and everybody's making them now. Nobody even remembers Hawktua.
I'll be
now
honest,
because of
I have
her.
no clue. I have no clue what the fuck it even means.
Demure.
Mm-hmm.
Very demure. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I don't know what
You
that
see
means.
how I cut my losses quick? I saw somebody do that. I think that was the trading. That was the trading chick. That girl. She was like, she made that video. She's like, you see how I cut my losses? Very demure. Very mindful. Very respectful.
I was talking about this yesterday. I was like, where is this Hawktua girl? Like in 3 years from now, 5 years from now, like what is her plan? Like what is she gonna do? Like
No,
with
I mean,
her
she
life?
can do something, but she
5
fucked
years,
up.
you'll never have any idea who she is again.
Exactly.
She took too long to make social media accounts. She could have made $1 million overnight in merch alone.
Yes.
And
All right,
There you
there's
go,
30
Em.
points.
There you go. Here's the VWAP right here. Oh, well,
Sadly
wait.
blew it.
I'm on 2 minute. I take that back.
I took some pretty.
Oh, no, it's
Here's
fine.
your
There.
EGLD chart.
Yeah.
Significant trims. I'm not
I
gonna
think
say
you could
it's
go
on
back
the
down to
side.
29. I think you could go all the way to 29 on it. This thing looks like it wants to continue lower. Very extended into that reversal band, and then very low volume nodes right now. It doesn't really look like it wants to go much else. 29 would be my target. 56.33. You think we see upside quicker? Maybe. 33 keeps rejecting. It sounds like they were short off of that.
Somewhat relatively fresh. She's going to be able to be featured on like podcasts,
Yeah,
and
for
things
sure.
like that. But like I said, in 3 to 5 years from now, like, well, I mean, like, unless you took advantage of this time right here, like you said, where she could have taken full advantage and moved a lot quicker to make those millions of dollars. If she would have done that real quick,
They're
she
still talking
might
about
have
this.
been able to set herself up for a
I
very long
appreciate
time,
you, man.
potentially for retirement in life.
Bro,
if she made like fucking $5 million for the stuff. But
She could have woke up the morning that went viral, and instead of just like freaking out, she could have fucking hired the manager made the social media accounts that day, made a drop shipping store, started
Yeah.
selling the
I'm
Hawk
pretty sure
Tuah
she
merch.
did.
She literally would have banked over $1 million overnight with that.
Her
I'm telling
her
you.
second catchphrase was garbage too.
What was it? There's a second?
Yeah, something about a hole.
Yeah, she said
Oh.
just because it's good for the soul
Oh.
doesn't mean it's good for the whole.
Good, yeah. Good
That's
for the
pretty
whole,
good.
not good for the soul. Something.
But it's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be.
I've heard, and the thing is, I've
Nah.
heard somebody say that before. She's trying to rip it off.
Yeah.
It's like it's not natural.
These
She's
guys are
trying too
nuts,
hard.
man.
I feel like what it's going to be is she's going to be the person that's going to keep on trying to stay relevant any way that she can because
Yeah,
there's
she's a
no
millionaire.
long-term big picture
She did.
setup for her career on where she's at. Again,
Well,
I think in 3 to 5 years she ain't going to be here.
I got a crazy.
She made her
Hawk Tuah
money.
girl-
She
This
made
is
her
gonna be
money.
the segment. I want everybody to guess Hawk Tuah Girls net worth.
12 million.
Jordan, what do you got? Lux, what do you got?
On what?
Hawk Tuah Girls net worth.
I'll give her 5 mil.
Jordan, what do you got?
I was gonna go with like 300 grand at the most.
It's way lower than every person's guess.
Yeah, I would say it's probably.
And are we
like-
talking about her current net worth or like potential?
Current net worth.
Oh, I'd say like 70 to
Oh.
75,000.
Yeah, at best.
Very close, not. According to my research, Hawk Tuah Girls net worth is $6,000.
It's what?
$65,000.
Oh, I'm a legend.
That's good. Yeah, she didn't do it the right way.
I don't, after all her events that she got like pulled to because they wanted just something relevant there. I mean, they probably got paid $65K for one of those things.
Yeah, but I mean,
Her manager's probably fucking her. Not literally, but monetarily.
Yo, is it Jacob behind Luxago?
Yeah, this is Jacob.
What's up, Jacob?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Life is good, man.
Oh, hoping we can get something here. It's funny, we're getting pushes and then just freezing. Like nothing's going on.
I'm just watching cruise lines.
There's a lot of orders today though. Like I haven't seen this.
Oh my god. NCLH is about to hit target. Holy shit. It set up a bull flag and it's breaking out here. It's about to go hit target of $18. Look at the daily chart on NCLH. What a ripper. Put credit spreads for the win.
I'm gonna put
Here's back to the
ES here,
EMS back test.
and then Nvidia here.
Now
for
we
you.
need RCL
For the lot-
to go hit 167.
Microsoft
got
extended.
11 cents
Apple
from it earlier. That was close
pulled
enough.
back a tad. It looks like the market would benefit from bouncing here. It's holding VWAP as well. And it's that 50% retracement on the 5-minute.
All right, Nike credit spread from 18% is now up 35%. I'm going to leave all 3 cruise lines, but mainly RCL is at 80. I'm going to let that go for 100. Twilio went from 20 to 40. I have not scaled that. XOM is still at minus 10%. The account is up $374 today. So see if we can get to the grand goal by Friday.
What was the cost for all of those, by the way? Like, to be positioned in all of them?
It should be at the top of spaces. Let me see. Let me scroll back. Like the premium that I collected on all those?
Yeah, like for the average person, like if they wanted to know, like how much would it have cost them to follow each one of those plays?
Yeah, so it should be at the top of spaces. I'll scroll back. all of these honestly are relatively, they were cheaper ones. The only big one was TQQQ. The spread on that was $1.20. All the other ones usually are anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks on average. So like Nike put credit spread premium was 18. XOM is 20. So if I go to which one? Let's pull it up. We'll do RCL. So RCL, for that one, the premium collected is 52.
All right, come on, pull the carpet out from underneath their feet.
And the margin required on that was 500 bucks. So you take, 5 contracts, try to make 250 bucks from that. For TOS, margin required is $2,500.
Dang, that's a big difference. What's the 500 margin? Is that like Robinhood or something?
Probably. I know Knots uses Robinhood. I think for all of
For what?
For your credit spread, use Robinhood.
Yeah. I use Robinhood. Well, I do that for my actual my QQQ spreads. For the automated stuff, I use another account. Yeah.
Do you know if there's a big difference from the collateral or the margin requirement needed on the trades versus Robinhood and TOS, or if they're the same, or if there is a difference?
No. It's always the same stuff.
It is?
Yeah, because if you're doing a $1 wide spread, you also need $100 for any broker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always the same.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, for example, I know Schwab/TDA, like, you could use margin for it. I mean, I guess you could do it for Robinhood too. But yeah. No, there's no difference at all.
Look at that high volume node bounce right there.
And Q bounce off VWAP is looking good here for those longs, by the way. Same for SPY.
Yeah, I really like this spot, to be honest.
NCLH target hit.
Guys, we'll probably go for 2.5 hours here. So,
oh my God.
12:30 Eastern, we'll probably close down. But I appreciate you all tuning in.
What a fucking ripper.
I like this right now, guys, to extend to that next volume node up there on the NQ. I like it up to 19,634. We'll see if we can get a push there. The tick is coming back down. I'm not 100% confident in it yet, but we have held VWAP.
Short a little.
We have held VWAP, and we do have a little bit of a 50% retracement going on. The tick, though, you can see it's aggressively trying to tick down here. We'll see. We'll see how this holds. I think it can make a small push up to 640 on the NASDAQ, and then from here, maybe from there go lower. Go set a lower high.
Shoot up higher than I wanted to.
I like a push on the NASDAQ for maybe a lower high setup on the 5-minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's like 640 maybe, 640 to 650.
Yeah, 630, 633, 640, that area I think is going to be the spot.
Honestly, same in the ES, 640 again. Give us a little 5-minute bear flag, maybe.
Or if they just want to chop the legs out from under right now, that'd be cool.
Which broker? I'm using Tradeovate right now.
I don't know, flip your coin.
I'll take that too. Go retest 630 on ES. The tick coming down, guys. Kevin, I'm not live every day. Tuesday, Thursday, we're live in the morning. We're gonna do like.
Starting to look like a better rejection of 5-minute EMAs there. Especially on SPY. Well, QQQ and SPY both.
Order filled.
All right. Come on, reject here.
There you go, lower high on Nvidia. I mostly trade the ES and the NASDAQ. That's pretty much all I trade. But we look at the weight here. So Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. That's all of our weights. Sometimes I'll pull up Tesla. Yo, Kevin, I appreciate you. Thanks for saying that. We're back up here. Notice price holding with the tick kind of pulling back a bit. That's not a bad sign. I really like this area. We have a high volume node after touching that reversal band. We went from reversal zone to reversal zone. Now on the NASDAQ, we're trying, after that sweep of those lows, trying to hold VWAP and almost 50% retracement. You'll see on the ES.
This is such a 50-50 trade. I hate it.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. You'll see here on the ES, by the way, its fib is right there as well. This actually touched that 50% retracement to the upside. On the signals or on the price action concepts, we don't really have much going on here other than, let's go to the 15-minute.
Long one account, short the other. Just kidding. No, that's not an actual strategy.
But VWAP holding, usually VWAP's indication. But you can see here, we on the 15-minute, we rejected that upside order block. We took out those highs. To me, if like I think we could go up like we were saying a second ago, lower high at 56.40 on the ES, and then pull back down. I think that's kind of what we would see. You can see the NASDAQ trying to do it as well. I think 640 on the NASDAQ, lower high, and then maybe come back, test VWAP again. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, there's a brick wall liquidity. It popped up at 650. Could be a target. Or
So look at this.
Yeah, they don't want it any higher than that today.
There you go. Flip it back. It took out the highs, retested, lower high. I like the short play more than I like the longs. I think waiting it out or seeing here if it wants to actually peel back. There we go. I like Nvidia here potentially setting a lower high on the 5-minute.
Yeah, I've been watching that. I've been watching some of these other Mag 7 names have no strength.
Microsoft as well didn't fully retest that low, and it seems like it didn't want to break VWAP, so it might be in for that downside move.
Yeah, basically pre-market low retest, 21 EMA rejection on Microsoft. AMD pre-market low, most of it. I don't know, tough spot.
It is a tough spot, indeed.
You know, already took the trade small, set my risk, so I'm just gonna sit in it. But
the oscillator too here, if you can see
this thing's probably what Sharky did and walked away.
This is a setup we've liked before on the oscillator. So notice this thing extended. Now let's see if it can do something like that. Give us a turning point there to continue lower. Let's look at the 1 minute. I haven't looked at the 1 minute today. 1 minute gave you a little bit of... Dang. Look at this bearish divergence triggering here for that downside. This touched that reversal band and kind of faded a little bit. Tough spot during lunch. All right, 5 minute. Got the bullish flow too. This is a bullish money flow there. Trend flip. And this looks solid for the upside. I mean, I love the 50% retracement and it's holding.
Seems like SPY wants to trade higher right now, but the volume's just really not there. We're sitting at 12.9 million volume on the day, and we're almost 3 hours into the trading session.
Oh, she's gonna get over. Why bounce off the walk again?
Apple closed green.
What do you think about Bitcoin up here?
Big bitty.
700 bounce. There's 61,500.
61.5.
Looks great in the consolidation.
Is it still dying? Because I'm bearish.
It is a lower high from yesterday's trading.
You know, I don't understand on TradingView, when you look at BTC USD, it will still chart a pre-market high and a pre-market low. And I got my pre-market high at 63,236 and low at 61,568, but I don't understand how it finds these levels.
That's your indicator. That's your indicator's issue.
Interesting.
Your indicator's probably set to a time frame, like New York session or something.
I'm flat.
That's how mine is too.
Oh, you're a genius, Em. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
UTC 4 New York.
There it goes. Nice little break there.
So, I honestly think that one of my trades going into the election, this is a longer term thing, but I've started to buy some Bitcoin in the last month, and I think with our election going on, I'm not.
Yeah, guys, 640. We just talked about it.
Endorsing anybody,
Watch it.
but I think that if Trump wins, Trump has talked about publicly how he wants to get the U.S. more
literally
involved
off
in
of the
Bitcoin.
34s,
So
guys.
I
we
think
said
that's a pretty
40.
big factor.
That's going to be 6
I also
points.
imagine that if Kamala Harris wins, that a lot of people will be bearish on the U.S. dollar.
That's my target right now,
because
640.
of some of her plans and policies. So I imagine that would also cause a lot of people to buy Bitcoin to hedge against the U.S. dollar. But that's pretty much kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like crypto's going to do well going into the election.
No, I like it. I mean, in this monthly
Hit it.
consolidation, it's a
Do
decent
it.
buy. Obviously, if you can get.
Give me the 640 right now. We got a high 7.5 here. One tick away. Come on, baby.
I'm out.
I'm here, just doing some work in the background here.
Do your thing.
KC trades.
Yes, sir.
Look at Bitcoin 4 hour.
There we go, baby. Lock it in. Let's go. Easy. 6 points. There you go. 640 on ES and almost the NQ. Same price. That NQ should hit it here shortly.
Ooh, this is a good bounce spot.
Nice little 6 point
Sit.
move there.
On Bitcoin
Order
4
filled.
hour looks good.
Order filled.
You're welcome.
Wow, I wasn't looking at
Order filled.
20 minutes ago.
Beautiful.
But I added some shares this morning of HIMS. I raised my dollar cost average on it, but I really like the name, and I think that considering the news that came out this morning, we got a nice discount on HIMS. I wanted to get into some leaps. I'm trying to get some January calls on this name.
Beautiful.
But I want to get it around that 14.9 level.
Just was too good off 600 there on the ES or on the NASDAQ.
But the update there at the top of Spaces, that account again is at $385 on the day. Those are the current percentages on all of those trades, 4 out of 5 so far. And I'm going to go grab some lunch.
I'm getting hungry too. Come on, give me the. There you go. And there's 640 on the NASDAQ. Good moves.
Yep.
I think 645 would be.
Is that liquidity?
Yeah. 645 through 650. We'll see.
RCL just hit target upside of
67. I have an outer VWAP band here. This is probably the better spot for the short.
I can't call out trades, guys. Can't call the trades I'm taking, but again, like I said, wink, wink. I said watch from this VWAP bounce, 50% retracement and high volume node on all of these on NASDAQ and the ES. 50% retracement, VWAP bounce, high volume node after it extended through this reversal zone on either side.
Order filled.
Look for a move
Order filled.
to 640, and we got it. So that's about the best I can do for you. You just have to listen to that.
SPY's approaching my 561.44 micro level again. That we got above us. I have this as a rejection level. It looks like it's starting to curl a little bit here though, but it's not too far off. Wait a I got one also at 558.63. That's a pretty nice bounce level. Earlier this morning around 9:46, that one panned out pretty well.
What's up, Adam? We'll be back. Don't worry. I think tomorrow we'll do a midday stream like normal. All right, my peeps. I'm gonna mute them. Let's dive into Bitcoin real quick. Let's do all of our cryptos, and then your boy's gonna call it a day. I appreciate you all, like always, tuning in. Adam, I'm sorry. I literally been here for 2.5 hours nearly. It's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, guys. Probably 2.5 hours each time. I'm going to continue to be live in this space after the stream, so make sure you go to the Lux Algo. You go to the Lux Algo Twitter. You click on really our icon here, and you'll join the space, and you'll hear me talking in there for the next little bit. Okay, so make sure you join that up. And then also make sure you follow Twitter if you want to be updated in current, market analysis as well as current news. It's literally going to keep you in line with everything going on in today's world. This is the only account you really need to follow if you want to actually understand what's going on in the market. Also, I recently started pretty much my own Twitter called Indicators Work, at Indicators Work. We're going to have a little fun over there. I do post some trade analysis in the morning. Our NQ at the beginning of the day hit our first downside target of 19,450 almost immediately. It was a great little sell-off. And then we talked about how if we were to break through on the bull case 650, we might run 800. We didn't get the full 800 run, I don't think. Let me double check. I didn't take the upside move there. We almost did hit a high of 960. So we'll see if we can get up, continue from there, but bounce off VWAP quite nicely. But I will be posting on there as well, a lot more. So make sure you go and follow my Twitter as well. But yeah, if you guys want to join the space, I will be live in there the rest of the day. But let's go ahead and dive into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, and then we're going to call it a day. So Bitcoin, y'all know the drill already. We've pretty much have been watching this weekly open close high level, right? This weekly open close high area here was struggling to pretty much break, and it's been holding on the weekly over and over again, as you can see here. That 56K, every time it wicks down to it, usually bounces back out, and now we're back above it again. If you notice, if we go to like a monthly time frame here and a weekly time frame, we're starting to form lower highs and lower highs and lower lows, indicating somewhat of a bullish pattern, right? Consolidation is everything on Bitcoin when it comes to potential breakouts next, right? We had a massive consolidation area before we broke and made that run to the 60Ks, right? We were in between the 24K and the 32K forever before we made this big run here. The last time we had this consolidation at these highs, we ended up dipping down to about 36 and then making our run. But again, we've been holding here longer than any other time. This is probably the longest consolidation period we've had on Bitcoin. So again, so long as we're holding 56, 60K, I think that bull cycle is still potentially going to be coming. There's a lot of liquidation sitting up above like 71,500-ish, right in that 70K mark. I think if we were to hit it the next time, we might get a really big push and maybe go for that all-time high, because that's not far off that 70K mark. So let's keep a close eye on that. As you can see here on the daily, high volume node still sitting up there above 65K. I do want to pull up the signals and overlays here, or the price action concepts, because we wicked that lower order block there, as you know, and just put in that change character from Friday's bullish news. Now, we talked about retesting these highs just now today. Again, that 61,700 level I liked a lot on that 4 hour for a bounce. We're already showing that bounce off these highs beautifully. Let's see if we can get up to 62K. On the day, honestly, just close over this open close high we're sitting right here. 61,716. If we can close over that, I think we'll be really solid. On the weekly, though, similar situation. If we could just close over this week's high, which was 61,827, I would really like it. Again, let's continue that consolidation. That lines up beautifully with this open close weekly high or low as well. But again, it looks super solid right now. Signals and overlays here on the daily. It came out of this very extended reversal zone. Chop, retested a low, bounced, retested a low again of that reversal zone, bounced. Okay, so in this case right now, if we were to take, let's say, a fib from the low, notice it did not care about the Fibonacci from that previous swing point to the low on the daily, right? So in this case right now, if we were to now pull a fib from that low to this high here, maybe we see it come back. But if we do see it come back below 60K, it would retest maybe back where we saw this high volume, the bottom of that range on the weekly chart that we talked about there for that extension. But for now, let's watch it hold today over 61,900, 61,700 area above these previous highs, and we maybe get that move. As you can see here, if I were to pull a fib off its recent swing here, notice how the zone between 50 and 382 lines up beautifully with these previous highs. So that's what I would like on Bitcoin for a potential bounce, maybe back through 65K. But that's pretty much Bitcoin, guys. It's still consolidating. I would consider watching the direction that we're in, and we're currently in a nice little small uptrend here. We'll see if we can kind of continue this trend here. The slope we're seeing right now could pull back a little bit more, so we'll see how that does. Let's go over Ethereum, and then we're going to touch on Solana, and then we'll be done for the day. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in like always. All right, so as you know here, if you remember on Ethereum, I'm going to just go ahead and throw this in there.
Who's your daddy?
We haven't done that in a while, because if you recall, the last time we talked about Ethereum, we said, hey, watch 2,800 for the reject. We were very, very bearish on Ethereum at 2,800. It happened to be a 50% retracement, right? It happened to be a previous very high volume low, as you can see here. Well, this doesn't pop up as a high volume low, which is kind of lame. I wish it would have. But again, it doesn't really matter, because the amount of times that we've wicked this low here, we've had a lot of issues there. Again, though, when you see these high volume nodes, they're really strong when it comes to back and forth traded volume. And as you know here, this was only a buy side originally, and now it turned into sell side again, just support turning into resistance, indicating a nice trend. So it's good to see down here, though, that the volume is lower, right, in this current state. You can see how it doesn't really been trading traded much. So going from this, it's really the trend is in play, right? This could have been a bear flag break happening right now. So watch right now, downside target would be 2,400 again, all the way down to maybe 2,345 here on Ethereum. So again, beautiful rejects of these lows. It wasn't too complicated with that low there. If we pull up price action concepts here, what do you see? You see we've talked about this setup over and over again, a breaker and a fair value gap overlapping, right? That overlap zone there usually indicates where's a great area for making sure we get some type of reject or bounce depending on what side we're playing. As you notice, we wicked it off 2,800 and completely rejected it. We talked about that kind of setup we liked a lot recently. So this is really good because it came out of the reversal zone. So 2,400, I think the odds for hitting that again on Ethereum right now are huge. Solana, though, man, respecting. Where did my level go? Maybe it's Tether. No. Lame. I don't know where my... Oh, there it is. Boom. So Solana, there you go. The 13650 level, okay? It's the unicorn model. Okay, well, I just had it on my chart. I don't care what the model is. All right, either way, 136.49, that is a key weekly level, right? Weekly level, right? Weekly level, right? Again, open close high here on Monday, March 22, and this one was on a Monday of September of 21, right? Bounced off of that level on the weekly. Rejected that level on the weekly, 136.49. What do we see? Price broke through that on the weekly, came back, retested it. I'm going to take this off. Came back, retested it, bounced there, right? Came back again, kind of consolidated between the 120 from this previous high and that weekly level. Again, broke out, came back down. Again, weekly candle closure over, candle closure over, candle closure over. If we go to now the daily time frame, you can see price beautifully as it tried to retrace and try to maybe retest these previous higher low, which it failed to do. Came back down and again tagged that low of 136.02. Beautiful. Tags it. Price holds over it, makes that next push up. What do we need to see on Solana now? What do we need to see? I want to see off of that previous low right now. Let's see here. You got a nice little imbalance sitting there from that big push after it consolidated in the low 40s. Let's see if we can get back down to maybe like 150 and get a nice bounce. If it wants to fade that low, it might not. As you can see, reversal band, similar situation has been consolidating. We finally wicked that lower reversal band, but it is trading a bit sideways there. And that's okay. We like to see a little bit of consolidation for our next move. If I go to the 4-hour time frame now, as you can see here, we've just extended the reversal bands as we are trying to kind of make our way outside of it, right? Money flow profile, guess what? Lines up beautifully at 145. I would take a retracement down to that. That would be really clean. Also lines up beautifully here on the daily as well from this previous consolidation. 145 seems to be king here. So really keep an eye on 145 today on Solana, or not today, but like in the next few days if it wants to make that full pullback. If it doesn't, I'm fine with that. Let's leave it be. If not, let's watch 150. I think 150 is a good spot from these previous highs. The weekly time frame though, like we said already, this week if we could close over this high here, which was 152.21, I think next week we could have a breakout move. It'd be a great candle showing that it doesn't really want to sell from 160. It's just kind of fading until maybe its next move. It didn't fully go up and test this daily open close high at 163-ish, which is interesting. So maybe if it can get back over that, we go right to 174 again, or 170, which is a weekly level as well. So keep a close eye on those, guys. I really appreciate you, like always, tuning in. That's about our 2 hour and 30-minute mark. So hopefully you learned something today, if anything. It'll be a little bit better as time goes. But again, we're going to be talking about setups on the U.S. market on these Tuesday, Thursday morning streams. Okay. You'll hear, I can't call out, hey, I'm buying this level and all that on the Luxago page. But again, we just talked about this on the ES here, bouncing off this high volume node and the VWAP, right? Also making sure to see, okay, we've come out of a lower reversal zone to kind of zone off again. And then I suggested here on the ES that we bounce off that 50% retracement as well. We're talking about our upside target. The odds right now from the 630s was 640. That was the upside lower high we're looking for from this previous lower high we had here. Now, that was the best target I could have given you. That was a 6-point move there, so if you took a trade on that, great job. But again, it's just one of those things where I can discuss targets and stuff and bias to the upside or downside 100% of the time, but I can't just sit here and say, hey, I'm buying, 600 there on the NASDAQ. So keep an eye on that when I say, like, hey, I really like an upside target of 640 right now, okay? That might give you a hint to what's going on, okay? So really, 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 yeah. I appreciate you all tuning in like always. Nvidia earnings are tomorrow after hours, so be ready for that. Guys, also, again, after this stream, I'm about to close it down, I will be still live within the spaces, okay? So make sure you tune into that if you want to hear us talk about trades and stuff. All those guys pin trades that they make in that live session. You can also follow them if you enjoyed kind of the way they trade, because some do credit spreads, which is, a really great and lucrative way to play these markets. But again, there's all different types of trading styles, but in there's great traders. They trade every day. That's what they do. But we're in there chatting, having a good time, and it's pretty entertaining as well. So I appreciate you tuning in like always, guys. I'll see you in the spaces. Again, also, I'm going to start posting on Twitter. Just follow @IndicatorsWork. It's Mr. Indicator. That's me, baby. Jacob. Mr. Indicator, parentheses, Jacob. That's what I'm talking about. So again, guys, go follow both of those. And again, if you're not, honestly, if you want a Twitter page or an X page, that's going to give you the latest news in crypto and stocks and stuff. If you're not following ours, I don't know why. We're pretty much giving you everything in real time, like from, real markets for the consumer confidence or FOMC, stuff like that. We're giving it to you. We also do a really awesome job at giving you a weekly calendar. So, like, I will also personally retweet it, okay? When we do post it, you'll see here. I post some memes here for fun to help you guys out with some funny stuff here. Let me see here. And I post my trade ideas every morning. Sorry, where'd it go? Where's my repost? All right, jerk. All right, whatever. I posted our. Oh, here we go on the on Nvidia. NQ should be breaking too. NQ with the breakout. Anyway, we post the current market calendar there. I think it's in the spaces. Well, I have it pinned on one of the spaces, but it will pretty much tell you what's going on for that week and what you need to know. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in like always. We'll be here. I think tomorrow we'll do a normal stream. Stay tuned for that time. So yeah, it'll be like a crypto majority stream. We'll talk about some U.S. markets and gold and stuff potentially tomorrow. So appreciate it like always. And yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you later. I appreciate it. Peace.